Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff for Kansas City.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the inline, so it'll come out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
The score, Chiefs 7, Broncos nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Locke trying again after the pick 6. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Shotgun snap to Locke. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. A run with Lindsay out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. He'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10
hey, Jay.
at the 41-yard line.
What's up?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Off the option, that's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
His kick is good.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
5-yard line.
Yeah.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh? Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such under pressure again, and down he goes again. The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground.
Brings up 3rd down.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Lock working out of the gun. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
Good job. Good job.
They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
Yeah, do I ever?
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Broncos 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the Broncos' 37-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
First down, Mahomes. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
He's a little play with me, baby.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Here's Mahomes. And he's got this one complete to Callaway.
Oh, my fucking.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. K.J. Hamler returning it. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play. So it might as well have not even had the penalty.
Nigga wouldn't run. I knew I called it. Nigga just wouldn't run no more.
Block now on first down. He's got his big tight end fan. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I thought the nigga was going down, and he must have just out of the end zone.
And facing a second and long. From the gun, it's locked. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
No, that wasn't the front. That was a
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, it's Locke. And he's got his tight end fan. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
You got to figure down by the goal
line.
This is where Taylor earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good size lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But
he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They go play fake. Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 3-yard line.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Block now to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. to throw in his lock. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
5-yard line.
Low.
In the second quarter, it was 28-21 at the end of the second.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards on the pickup, and the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Philip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent, who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. Perfect combination of urgency.
What the fuck?
Relaxed enough to get it done.
I don't get this shit. That win must be opposite or something, bro. Like,
so with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
That shit gotta
now
be
returning
opposite.
it, Antonio Callaway. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
That's crazy, bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. He's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Yeah, I don't know how he back, though. He brought him back early.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Wow.
A big pickup of 12
That's all I'm going to
yards
say is
on 4th
wow.
down to keep this drive from stalling. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got Hardman in the end zone.
Bruh.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman with touchdown
That's
number 2 in
crazy.
the game, and now 11
That's
on the
crazy,
year.
bro.
And the Chiefs are able to
That's
extend their
crazy,
lead.
bro.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's
I got a
Bunker on to
fucking
kick it
breakout out
away.
here, too, G. And this nigga ain't
That's
doing
fielded
nothing.
on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out
Edmonds,
to the
bro.
25 as Hamler
I
elects
can't get
not
this
to return
nigga
it.
out there doing nothing, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, 2 tackles for a loss,
Broncos on the
interception,
field,
safe,
ready to start
you
their
know,
next
pick.
drive.
Nigga won't do nothing. All the bootleg niggas is getting the fuckers.
On 1st down, Locke.
What?
And this one's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew
I
where
got
he
him
wanted
on
to
the
go with
line,
ball,
bro.
but
I got the
surprise,
nigga
that
on the
guy
line,
was
and I'm
covered.
blitzing.
That
This
took his
nigga will
attention
not fucking.
elsewhere to no avail.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. And
Oh,
Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Oh, you need
He
him?
certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
You ain't gonna take him with?
It's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure,
What
it's great to have
boxes?
2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing.
What boxes
is
you talking
contributing to
about?
their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Empty fucking cardboard boxes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Oh my God, this nigga.
For the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
I need to be on defense anyway, G!
The 30, past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written him off, but after that touchdown,
No, he still needs that.
stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
So now the Broncos offense will come out here as they'll try to add on 2 more. Following the fumble recovery, it's locked to the goal line.
This nigga fine, bro. Like, what is you doing?
On the fumble return, they were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
That's what he get for stepping his dumb ass out of bounds.
The extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play.
Oh, that was on
another
play.
Fuck it, and that's what they attempted.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Only shit popping out here.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
They juked him. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Shit, on the other side, nigga, there's another nigga over there. Fisher over there.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Send them up the middle.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here? You talk about 541 catches at the tight end position. You talk about lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career.
From just shy of midfield.
Playing with me, nigga. Playing with me, nigga.
There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like...
Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
A gain of 3, second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's on the right side. He's on the right. Yeah, I moved him on the right side because the nigga on the right side had like 2 kicks, 2 sacks. I'm playing with me, nigga.
Another interception. Trey Flowers picks it.
Fucking playing with me, nigga.
Return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and goal.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Lindsey. And the Broncos are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsey. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is into the end zone.
Fuck in there, big boy.
Touchdown. Royce Freeman, his first touchdown on the year. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to try and run for it, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
You play still okay.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The option on 2nd down. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for
I don't know.
23.
I don't know.
Mahomes going to try and run. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. 20, 10, 5. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
the 6 to the 5. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To throw is Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row,
there we go.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important
definitely got it. I'm good now. I'm good money now. I'll see this nigga another time.
to throw. Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, as he'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll push the lead.
All right, now let's go, Drew Lock.
From a defensive perspective,
what you got?
I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did
what you got, Lock?
To do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position.
What you got out here,
It's not
Lock?
out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
I need this nigga to score and get
Denver
the two.
offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run.
And that's caught
Go!
inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Denver. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Come on, Lock. Oh.
For the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the rookie, his intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Following the fumble recovery. Lock. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game. One final try for Locke. And it's incomplete. They needed 8. They only got 6 here in the final seconds as the two-point conversion fails.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And some room to roam now. The 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Broncos 48.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Denver, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. And for Charles Davis...